Hofbrau Dunkel.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I have got one from the legendary Hofbrau Brewery today, and it's one that was requested by a subscriber. Kevy Goes Wandering from New Zealand, all the way from New Zealand, and he asked for this one. And I thought I'd reviewed this. I've certainly drank it before, a good while back. And you know what? It's not my memories been playing tricks on me. I remember when I tried to first start this channel, I did a load of videos on my phone and they just really didn't come out right. And I had them all lined up in the phone ready to go. And I think Hofbrau was one of the first ones. And I just scrapped them all and I thought, I'll do them again with a proper camera. And I got this fucking thing with the autofocus with an attitude problem. So yeah, I'm here. Here's me reviewing this again. Now, of course, the Hofbrau Brewery do not need any introduction whatsoever. They are one of the big six from Munich, legendary among the Oktoberfest beer brewers, and they do some fantastic beer. Their Oktoberfest beer is absolutely sublime. One of the best beers I've tasted. It is up there. Well, it stands head and shoulders above any of the Oktoberfest beers I've tried so far. Now, I have tried the Paulaner, I've not tried the Augustiner, but I've tried the Spartan, the Löwenbräu. I'm going to need to revisit that. I think I might have some of that on order, I'm not sure. But needless to say, what they do is fucking brilliant, and their Helles and their Pils is really good. So it's got a very good pedigree to start off with, and of course it's been going for donkey's years. It was made popular in the United States by the GIs, because if you've ever watched Band of Brothers, the last scenes where they ended up in Bavaria, a lot of the GIs took back, because you were at the time wasn't allowed in the British Army. You couldn't send any souvenirs. Souvenirs? What the fuck's a souvenir? You couldn't send back any souvenirs, you know, like, for example, I know it's not right, but soldiers would take medals and stuff off dead soldiers, and you know, helmets and even firearms as well, they'd send back. In Britain, in America, they actually had a postal system that you could do that. So you know, in America there's a lot of World War II German militaria that's been shipped back by the GIs that were over there in Europe during the war. In Britain, that was strictly forbidden. You could not do it, because rightly so, you know, they classed it as stealing, and not only that, but they didn't want a load of fucking firearms coming back to the UK. Anyway, what they did do as well as the militaria, they shipped back from Bavaria a load of the Hofbrau memorabilia, like tankards, steins, bottles, signs, road signs, and it became very popular in the United States. And now it is massive over there. Hofbrau is huge in the United States, and it's even brewed under license in places like Dubai, and you know, some of them oil-rich states in the Middle East. You know, they want a decent German lager, and they've chosen Hofbrau. Good choice in my opinion, but that's how big they are, and that's how much their reputation is spread. Whether it tastes the same as it does from Bavaria, I don't know. I don't care, because this stuff's come from Bavaria. Let's get it checked out. Right, this is the Hofbrau Dunkel. It's basically a dark lager. That's what it is. It's bottom fermented, and it is a 500ml bottle. It is 5.5%. Of course, it conforms to the Reinheitsgebot, and they've classed it as a Vollbier. Now, I really need to know, because this, I don't know why, I don't know what this term is. I really need to check this out. I've tried doing it in the past, and a lot of German brewers class their beer as Vollbier, and as far as I can make out, it's some sort of tax dodge. I wouldn't say it's a tax dodge, but It means you don't have to pay as much tax on the beer. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I really need to work that out. And if any of you German viewers are out there, can tell me what Vollbier means for certain, I'll be really appreciative of that. But there it is. Here's the label. There's the legendary logo, the Hofbrau logo. You see that on all the tankards and steins. There is the back of the label, and there is the cap. Right, let's get this open and let's get it tasted. Right, that is going in the collection. Let's get this filled out halfway. Now this is a Dunkel, of course. It's going to be dark beer. Dunkel in German means dark, of course. There's a great line in the film Das Boot where there's a naval captain on a ship, and he's asking this U-boat engineer. He says, "What's it like? What's it like in a U-boat?" And he's eating, and he says, "It's dark and very quiet." But he says, "Dunkel, ja, dunkel und sehr still," which means dark and very quiet, which I thought was quite funny. Who said the Germans don't do humour? Right, what are we getting on this? Oh, fucking hell. That just smells. It smells like a digestive biscuit with a little touch of alcohol and caramel. That is so sweet though. It just smells absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm not going to fucking lie to you. I have tasted this before, but it's been so long ago. It must be, when did I start doing that? It was winter last year. I started really taking, reviewing beer seriously. That would have been October, possibly, last year. Maybe September last year. So the channel's probably a year old. Who cares? I'm not counting. But yeah, that would have been the last time I tasted it. Oh, but that smells absolutely amazing. It smells like very, very sweet Munich malt with that yeasty, nice sweet yeast on there, but with a little touch of caramel on the top. It's just fucking amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they better keep on doing it. Now I poured it into excuse me, I've poured it into a Weiss beer glass. I could have poured it into the, where is it? It's not a Pilsner glass, it's a lager glass basically, but I thought I'd get it in there. I thought you'd get more of the colour. Look at that. That looks fucking handsome, that does, doesn't it? And it's got a more or less 3-finger whitehead and a very nice caramel chestnut colour to it. It smells absolutely amazing. Let's get it down the hatch. Zum Wohl, as they say in Germany. Oh, that is just superb. That is absolutely amazing. And do you know what it's putting me in mind of? First beer that it reminds me of is the Altbayerisch Dunkel, which is my favourite beer from Inga. And I'll tell you something, this is not far off that. This stuff is absolutely amazing. But I knew it was going to be. The only thing that's let me down with Hofbrau was their Weiss beer. Coming from Bavaria, I thought it would be up there with the best of them, and it really wasn't. I should revisit that actually, because at the time I was drinking a hell of a lot of Weihenstephaner, which is my favourite. It's my favourite Weiss beer. That and Schneider Weiss. I was drinking a hell of a lot of that. But I should revisit that and see if it is any better than I thought. I had a bit of a downer on it. I thought it was a letdown, but I should revisit that because I can't see a brewery from Bavaria doing that. Having a Duff beer, because everything I've tasted from this lot have been absolutely amazing, and I'll tell you something, this is no exception. Sweet caramel, nutty, superb mouthfeel, as there always is on Hofbrau stuff, and a really, really drinkable beer. But the malty sweetness mixed with that yeast, it's just the perfect combination, I think. There's very little hop character in this at all. Now I'm sure they're using Hallertau hops. They are the Bavarian hops, the hops of choice around there. They're grown in that locality and they're used in all the Helles and stuff like that. The malts are what dominate this, and you can see that by the colour of the beer. Now, it's, to give you an idea, it's quite sweet compared to British beers. So, for example, if you looked at that, you'd think it looks pretty similar to a British bitter or a British ruby. Yeah, I could say that would be a British ruby in some cases. But the looks are where the similarity ends, because the flavours are completely different. This is all about the sweetness. Now, you do get some sweetness on ruby ales, I will grant you that. But the English brewers love to show the hop character in their beers. Here, you don't get that. This is so much sweeter by comparison, and it makes for a very, very nice beer. But what makes it even more drinkable, fucking hell, it's the mouthfeel. And I'm sort of torn here between the Inga Altbayerisch Dunkel and the Hofbrau Dunkel. I thought the Altbayerisch Dunkel was my favourite, and to be honest, I think it just shades it, but it's millimetres. It really is millimetres. This is absolutely superb. I prefer this. Is it better than the Oktoberfest beer that they do? Well, they're two different beers, so I can't really compare them. I know they're both bottom fermented, but I've always said this about Bavarian beer: the dark beers, or the Dunkels as they like to call them, even the Dunkelweiss. Me personally, I think you get more flavour from them, because you just get that caramel malt that just adds a whole new character to the beer. And this is amazing stuff. It really is. I absolutely love it. It's got everything good about German beer in there. And it's one of them ones where, God fucking hell, it's one of them ones where the more you drink, the more you want. It's a grower. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great from the off, but the more you drink, the more you want. Now, I've had some nights on that Inga Altbayerisch Dunkel, and I've done about 8 or 9 bottles of that, and I could see myself doing the same with this. It's that moorish. It's just, I don't know, it's just uniquely Bavarian. It's uniquely Bavarian dark. And I got that from the Paulaner stuff. I got it from the Hofbrau stuff. I don't think I've tried the Augustiner dark. I'm going to have to think about that one, but I'm sure it will taste just as good as this stuff. This is amazing. It really is a fantastic beer. So what's the verdict on Hofbrau Dunkel? Well, do I really need to go through it? It's amazing stuff. It is absolutely fantastic. I wouldn't have expected anything less from this lot though. You know, the top 6 brewers in Bavaria: Spartan, well, you've got the Weissbier brewers. I'll leave them alone. I'm talking about Munich now. If you just consider the Munich brewers: Augustiner, Paulaner, Spartan, Hackershaw, Löwenbräu, of course, and this lot as well. You know, The beers are absolutely superb, and this is one of the best from Hofbrau that I've tasted. Now, I love their Pils, I love the Oktoberfest beer. The Weiss beer, I'm going to need to revisit that, so I'm going to reserve judgment on that. I really do, you know, I probably didn't drink that at the right time. I was just getting into the reviewing beer. I should, you know, review that with a mature palate, as they say, with at the risk of sounding like a pretentious twat. But this is absolutely amazing stuff. Of course, it's a 10 out of 10 all day fucking long. That is a 10 out of 10. That is amazing. And I'll tell you something, if you're a fan of British beer, you know, you like your ales, I defy any, you know, dyed in the wool People's Republic of Yorkshire bitter drinkers to taste this and say it doesn't taste nice. Fucking, well, if you do, you don't know beer. That's my opinion. This is amazing stuff. This is 10 out of 10. Definitely recommended. And remember, just like this stuff, beer is working class champagne.